Hi everyone. So today what I want to do is show you how we are fertilizing our David Austin roses. Now I tried to get out here before the sun would cast a shadow on me and so that it would not be hard for you to see what we're going to do today. But basically what I'm going to do first is I'm going to deadhead all of the roses, and I'll make sure that I link a video where we did the unboxing of the David Austin roses, because we have two Desdemona roses, and then we also have one Queen of Sweden rose in the middle. Now this area I went ahead and I laid mulch down because the weeds were getting out of control. We still have a few weeds that are coming up, but nothing like we had, and my mom says that it always takes a little while for this mulch to kick in. And so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and deadhead the roses that are spent, and then I'll show you what we're going to use to fertilize it and really how to fertilizes the rose. Now when we ordered these David Austin roses, they included a booklet which is really like a how-to guide to have beautiful roses. And one thing that is in the book is based on the year and the months, when to feed, when to spray, and what to do. So we're going by that guide, and it's based on regions. We're going by that guide, and we are in the southeast region. So let me go ahead and let me get these spent flowers off. We've been getting a lot of the Desdemona roses. We haven't got a rose yet on the Queen of Sweden, but it is growing very nicely. So I'll go ahead and get these deadheaded, and then we'll show you what we're going to do next. So real quick, I just want to show you the booklet that comes with your order. And let me know in the comments some other good David Austin roses, because I will be ordering some more. I just absolutely love these. I had a suggestion. Someone suggested Olivia Rose and Darcy Bustle, and those are both beautiful. My only problem is right now I don't know where to put them, but I am going to find somewhere because I am so pleased with these so far. But like I was saying, based on your region, if you can see this, they basically tell you what to do. So this is June 1st, but I'm going with the May feeding. So we're doing our feeding, and I inspected the leaves. Everything looks good, because they also suggest kind of like a rose, what do you call it? Like if your rose look diseases, like a rose spray for fighting off diseases. I know it's by Bayer, but and I've had to do that for my other roses. But here it is right here. The Bio Advanced Disease Control. I picked up one of these at my local big box stores because I have another rose bush that's in a pot. So those leaves were looking really crazy, and I sprayed them real good with that, and it looks like they're coming back really nice. But what I did is I inspected all the leaves, and I deadheaded the ones where the roses, the rose blooms were spent. I forgot that I put cardboard down here. So what I did was kind of made like a little circle, and I pulled the cardboard back, and let me get a little bit closer. And I worked up the soil just a little bit to loosen it up, because when you hear people say like a drip line or something like that, you're not going to put the food on the rose directly. You're really just going to go around the drip line. So I'm just going to go around this perimeter right here and kind of work it into the soil, and then put everything back, or actually give it a little bit of water. This soil seems to be staying pretty nice and moist, and that's because of the cardboard and the mulch that are keeping it cool, because we've been getting triple digit numbers. I think Memorial Day it was like 102 or something like that. So this is definitely keeping those roots nice and covered so that they can stay out of the sun. And I did that for all of the 3 roses that we have. So I went ahead and pulled the cardboard up so I can get to that soil, made like a little ring around each one of them, and then that way we can feed them real good, water everything in, and then that'll be our second May feeding. So let me go ahead and show you what we're using today to feed our roses. Okay, so when I ordered my David Austin roses, I also ordered the David Austin rose food, and that's what we're going to be using today to feed our roses. But it's not just for roses, it's also for trees, shrubs, herbaceous plants, and bedding. So you can use it in a lot of things. And it is a 10-8-10, which means 10% nitrogen, 8% phosphorus, and 10% potassium as far as the percentages of food in here. And really quick, let me just show you how it looks. Okay, so this is how the granules look, and we're just going to really sprinkle it, like I said, around each one. Work it. I think the directions say, you know, kind of take a hoe and work it in there, but I'm just going to work it in there with my hand, and then give it like a good water. Put the cardboard back on and cover, you know, put the mulch back around it so that the roots and everything can stay cool. And that will be the feeding for May. Okay, so we have used the David Austin rose food to feed our roses for the second feeding. And so what I did was I just removed the mulch and removed the cardboard. I went around, we would say, the drip line of the rose, and I worked it in the soil just a little bit. It does suggest that you can use a hoe after you spread it around and work it in. Then we gave it a good watering, and we put the cardboard and the mulch back. Now I do use cardboard for my perennials to kind of help with weed control and to also help the moisture in the roots stay cool down underneath. And what I did when I first planted the David Austin roses was I just put the cardboard down and then put some compost on top. But the weeds were crazy in this bed, and it was a lot that I just could not keep up with. So that's why I got this mulch right here that's in this bed. Now I don't use mulch in my my flower and vegetable gardening that we consume, but I will use it for this. And so I think that this will definitely help, and I probably will see within the next week or so the leaves really starting to flourish, more roses coming. But like I said, I have really been pleased by the amount of roses just within the first few months of planting that we've seen. The Desdemona are really doing great. We get roses quite a bit, and as a matter of fact, there is a rosebud right here, and they're so pretty and they smell so good. And we have the Queen of Sweden right here in the middle, who is definitely growing great. We haven't gotten any roses, but still good growth since we've planted them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, we would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. So make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. And again, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, bye-bye.